NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. They work it down to Gordon. Brandon Ingram sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
New Orleans going to take it up. Ball. Work it down to Favors. Shot from the lane won't go. They go down to Davis. The monster stuff.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Ball with it up top. Down just a couple. Curling inside. Screen coming. Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
No, he missed a short one there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Davis. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Holiday. LeBron James with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Easy pack to the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball into the front court. Down 6. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. Missed his first. That one goes.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Favors. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Passed it off. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. To Ball. Anthony Davis with the block.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Ball with the basketball. 10-2 the score. To Favors. To Ball. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Holiday. James with the board. To Davis. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Ball. Driving right to the pass.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday to Ball. surveys the floor. Ball. Has a look. And he drains it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
LeBron with it up top. Lead stands at 10. Oh, he had him there for a second. To James. And strokes it.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Screen coming. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Subbing in for LA,
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Holiday in possession. His guys trail by 13. Oh, had him going there for a second. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Baseline drive. Derek Favors sends it away. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Here's Rondo with it. It's a 9-point lead. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Ingram's shot won't go. Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Drew Holiday, 2 of 4 now.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Holiday. Just off the mark. To Danny Green. The shot denied by Okafor.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
James. With a drop step. Not that time. Holiday controls the basketball. Trailing by 11. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Hart. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Kuzma. And counted at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Hart. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Davis. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Davis. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or a thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
To Redick. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 55. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 2.
5 on the shot clock. Redick. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
To Davis. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Hart to Redick. J.J. Redick. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Screen.
With a drop step. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
I got ball.
Hart to Redick. To Josh Hart. It's Cook with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Kuzma. To Davis. With a drop step. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hart. Los Angeles, they have it. Deep left corner, Kyle Kuzma. Not that time. Clark with it. Down a bundle.
Here we go.
Ah, no good. Almost, and he's not getting the call. That ends the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Pelicans ball. To Redick. Nothing going here on that drive. Reddick to Favors. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Davis. For three, Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Screen coming. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Clark, defended by Quinn Cook. And the nice finish at the rim.
Good finish. Good finish.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 32.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Blocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Ball. The shot clock expires.
New Orleans.
Lakers ball. Probing the defense to James. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ball with it up top. His guys down big.
Hey, you got the screen right. Screen right. Screen right.
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Gordon with it. His guys holding the big lead. Ah, rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Ball. Screen coming. Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. To Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Off the assist.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
My ball.
Shot by Ball, no good.
Knock that down, yo. Knock that down.
To James.
Trap.
LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he knocks it down, Jay.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Pelicans have the basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. To James. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot, baby.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh, yeah, you go back in the crowd.
Clark with it. He'll run the offense. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Clark against Gordon. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
In the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Ball.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Fine to shoot. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Hey, big
Here comes the screen.
Right there, big screen. coming left, 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 left. Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. LeBron James rejects it. 24-second violation. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
To James. From long range, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Ball. The drive, right to the basket. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
To Davis. The shot denied by Okafor.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Holiday. Ball to Holiday. Curling inside. Anthony Davis swats it. Los Angeles has the basketball and throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Drew Holiday sizing up Eric Gordon. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Ball brings the rock up court to Favors. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Favors. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rondo. And the rebound taken by the Pelicans. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
It's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle. Drew Holiday, defended by Eric Gordon. Here comes the screen.
Switch up, I got yours.
And draws the foul.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To James.
Come right.
Shot clock winding down. It's James. And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Lonzo Ball. Can't connect. It's no good. To Davis.
Got him.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You can't jump.
Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Pelicans basketball. Ball. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday. To Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
4-3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Ball to Holiday. Rondo clears the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Ball into the front court. His guys down big to Holiday. Ball to Holiday. Down to 5 on the 24. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Goes to the left side. Anthony Davis! Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. Lakers have it. To James. Derek Favor.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To James.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Holiday. Anthony Davis with a piece. Anthony Davis with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Another follow, no good. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Down low to Favors. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Ball. Favors. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Short jumper stays out. In a flash, scores at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here's James with a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Ball. Anthony Davis sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lonzo controls the offense. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday. Shot by Ingram misses.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Ball with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Holiday. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
I'm open.
Davis. Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Shot clock winding down to Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Rebound Cousins. With the step back.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the big lead. Gets it in the right corner. Cousins buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Hart. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Count the bucket for 2.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Cousins. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
New Orleans has it. To Redick. Beyond the arc for 3. Count the triple.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Cousins. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Redick. Here comes the screen. Redick to Josh Hart. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his crew together and talk it all through. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Hart, defended by Quinn Cook. To Redick. Fires the three. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Hart to Favors. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Hart. James had made his first couple, but he misses there. Straight on three. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Into the game, for
Lonzo Ball in a matchup with Quinn Cook.
Big pick right there.
And the Lakers with the rebound. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 seconds to shoot. Holiday. For 3, and he buries it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Missed a wide open look. Lonzo with it. Down a bundle, and the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
team foul number 3. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
To Ball. Drew Holiday against Gordon. Down low to Okafor, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Holiday. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lakers at the controls right now.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
In the fourth quarter.
Ball to Holiday. To Ball. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Holiday. And he hits.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
Los Angeles, they have it. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Holiday in possession. His guys down big. Lonzo Ball up against Cook. To Holiday. Ball shot off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. Here we go. I got him.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Second of 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game prep. Defense. Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the New Orleans Pelicans. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.